Hello everybody, this is another 6-minute video. This is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes, and we're going to be playing some Potato in the background. And let's get right into it because I have an exciting update for y'all. Not that anybody really cares. Let's do King. Ooh, I'm not really sure. Let's see what he has. 25% damage for every tier 4 weapon I have, 25% attack speed, and let's just do the pistol. New enemies appear. That's about it. All right, let's get right into it. But new update for y'all. I have been working on a server in the background, and I'm not, the most intelligent when it comes to technology. It takes me a long time to, learn that stuff. So me going through it and having to do these summer classes has been terrible because I really, really want, let's do more damage. What I really, really want, ooh, pistol, pistol. Okay, what I really, really want is just to take a bunch of time off and just learn this stuff so I could just get to know it, and that's how I can really learn the best. And I feel like a lot of people, when they find something passionate and they get to spend time with it, they learn extraordinarily well. And I think that I should just be doing that more often, is giving myself more time to learn those things. Learn 30% plus range or +1 range damage. Let's do range. Let's see here. We don't like anything here. Oh, that's good. We like that. All right, let's keep going. But I've been trying to make this server, and it's technology based, right? It's terrible. It's terrible. You can talk to me about it all day, and I won't ever say I've loved doing it. But at the end of all of it, it is totally worth it. And I think diving into what your hobbies are is one of the best ways to get yourself educated, right? College is fine, and I'm not saying it's not making me smarter, but the true intelligence comes from your willingness to explore topics on your own. And I think that's very, very important that you just have to do it, because you notice 1+% attack range. Let's see here. Shredder. I don't think I want any of these. 7% more damage? Heck yeah. But as I'm saying, you don't just want to not spend time in your hobbies, right? You got to be making yourself more intelligent, and I heavily think that, and I'll say it again, I'll stand by my words there. But you notice people that don't do that, right? They are, I don't want to say they're not intelligent, but people who are just apathetic kind of bring you down with them. People who have kind of given up on life and they really don't care anymore. That's, oh my gosh, I already lost. That's okay. People who don't care anymore, they bring you down with them. And it's quite a disappointing turn of events, because it's like you want the best for people, but when the best for people are trying to, not do anything with their lives, how do you deal with that other than getting away from them? Let's do more harvesting. That's good. That's good. Ooh, get a pistol in there for sure. We're already back to where we were. Heck yeah. Not really, but like, I don't wish that anybody would be brought down by the people around them, but that's just what happens, unfortunately. And people get into these circles with friends that would rather do nothing with their lives, and they would just sit back, relax, and be perfectly complacent. And I think complacency is not only one of the biggest reasons why people get damaged or hurt on a construction site, but it's one of the main reasons. Let's see here. Let's do, I don't like any of these. Let's reroll. Yeah, range damage. But it's also the reason why people stay exactly in their spot that they're right now. And that is just a heck hole where they sit there and they expect the world to bring things to them. Well, I hate to burst those people's bubbles sometimes, and unfortunately I don't. I feel like I should burst those people's bubbles way more often. But those people need to get a reality check, and a reality check meaning, hey, this is on your shoulders. You need to do this. You need to get this done. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people, I don't know, that was not good. I don't think a lot of people get that clue, in my opinion. More tree spawn? Absolutely. All right, let's go to the third wave. But, I can't be too harsh because some people don't have, one of the biggest reasons why they're successful. And it's part of it is people by them and around them, the people around them, like their friends, their friend group. Tell me your friend group, and I can tell you exactly where you're going to be at in a year's time, right? They are very heavily influential, but people that tell you what you need to be doing next in life are so important. They need to be establishing goals for you. And whether it can be anything, whether they are directly telling you, hey, you need to do this, or let's do max HP. Flamethrower. Shoot, we could do that. Yeah. Whether that's directly, hey, you need to be doing that, or whether it's, hey, I'm doing this, they don't even tell you. Like, you just see that they're doing that thing and you want to do it. It puts a fire underneath you, pun intended when I'm using the flamethrower, but it puts a fire underneath you to get after it and whatever, get that thing yourself. And I think it's really important that people have those connections. And it's not just connections to make you successful, but connections to having a more aggressive thought process and more progressive thought process. You need to be getting after it. You need to be taking a hold of your future because it's yours. There's nobody's stopping you. No one's out to get you. It's just, you need to take a hold of it, right? It's your life. Anyway, it's another 6-minute video. Thank you for watching. See ya.